That's how I'm doing this one. I'm chilling, leg up, comfortable. People are going broke on fast food. Trash food, fast food is robbing people's pockets, leaving their pockets desolate, anorexic. Man, having a fast food addiction is like having one of those, right? People just spend it on it as quick as they get it. As quick as they get it, they spend it, right? Wake up and go get their fix from the plug, which is the restaurants. It's crazy. It's a little obsessive, isn't it? Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe. And ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it.
So I realized that a lot of my money last year went to eating out. I spent a little bit of money like I got all the money. And Chick-fil-A is my drug of choice. So this year, I'm making a conscious effort to save more money by cooking more. Y'all wish me luck.
Stop scrolling. This is a cry for help. I'm spending too much money on fast food or just foods I can throw into an air fryer and not buying actual groceries because I don't know what the fuck to cook anymore. So, love me. Drop some of your favorite things to eat in the comments. Please. I will actually get on my knees and beg. Please. A girl can only eat microwave mac and cheese for so fucking long. I might lose my mind. I am asking nicely. Give me food ideas. Please.
Have you ever stopped and thought about or realized how much money you spend on fast food? On fast food. If you could have all the money you spend on fast food in a year, how much money would that be? Like, this is crazy. I just highlighted on my bank statements how much money I spend on fast food or have spent on fast food. Having a fast food habit is like having a smoking habit, for real.
When I'm paying my bills and I have a set plan and I go ahead and pay them and I'm starting to see that I'm getting down to my last few $100s, I do tend to panic a little bit.
You don't panic when you spend $633 that could have gone to your payments on fast food on a monthly basis?
No, because I don't see it all right then and there.
That's how they get you. Those little payments add up though. $8 here, $12 here. You're spending the same amount at a fast food restaurant that you would go and sit down and have an actual good meal. But it's the laziness of people. People don't want to cook. I know groceries are high, but fast food is even higher. And people don't care. They just swipe that card without even looking at the price. Oh no, because it's not all at once, basically, right? She's spending in small increments, but it don't matter. You're still spending $600-something per month on fast food, trash food. That destroys your health. Like, come on now. Did you know that even the wrappers that they put the burgers in at these fast food restaurants is detrimental to your health? Even the wrappers. Right? I feel like McDonald's especially was a government experiment. That's how I feel. Especially watching a movie on how the owner sold out and it became what it is today ever since. Right? Trash food, fast food. They be selling those. What are those burgers? That ain't no real meat.
This is over a month.
Meaning you don't budget.
I don't.
So you don't know that you've been spending. Okay, obviously go through our budgeting program.
Okay.
Go through it. Go through the quizzes. Go through the whole educational platform. Stick to the meal plan. Make sure you're going through that. You get that for free for being a guest. You can get it at a bundled lower price right now with the investing program as well, 15% off. Check it out. Link in the description below. But then also miscellaneous BS was an additional $615.
Yeah.
$615. So now we have $1,200 minimum. $1,200 minimum that could have gone towards paying some of the bills that you have late fees on that we're about to get into. But you're like, here's these things I don't need, but feel good because I had a long little day and I'm stressed at my poor widow adult job. So let me just go blow $1,200 instead of actually, okay, you feel stressed.
Yes.
You feel stressed, right?
Yes.
Feel stressed?
This is true.
You know what would bring stress off?
What?
Having less debt, less minimum monthly payments. We went to an Asian restaurant, Barnaby's Cafe, Gyro King, Chick-fil-A, Flying Saucer, Barbarella, Smoothie King. Barbarella's like a dance club, right?
Yeah.
And then Rice Village, Taco Bell, Samasumi, some Korean place, Chicken Finger, Whataburger, Chick-fil-A, Hobbit Cafe, Firehouse Subs, Cafe Gribson, Uber Eats, Nadal's, Closhi Factory, Smoothie King, Burger King, vending machine somewhere, Domino's, local foods rice village thing, another cafe, Basil Cafe. You're paying for Google Ads and Domino's and Rice Village and Amazon and a bistro going to
The
a
Google
bistro.
Ads thing is like that's a whole separate thing.
We'll talk about it because you just
yeah.
spent another $50 there on that.
Yeah.
And then I went to the movies and Uber Eats, Einstein Bagels, Domino's, Burger King, Istanbul Grill, Chick-fil-A, Common Pond, Cocoa Crepes, Kalashi Shape, and Brown Bag Deli, Burger King, something on Google, $200. Then Uber Eats, Jersey Mike's, another cafe, Einstein's Bagel Bros Bagels, Panda, and Firehouse Subs. So there we go.
You know, I'm not one to complain, but I'm fin to. Because I'm tired. I'm sick. The problem with the situation is, in my household, everybody want to eat fast food 24/7. Nobody wants to eat grocery store food. As if they allergic to a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Or they allergic to tuna and crackers. Or Vienna and crackers. Or oodles and noodles. Don't nobody want to eat it. Everybody want to eat McDonald's, Chipotle, Buffalo Wild Wings, Firehouse Subs, Zaxby's. They want to eat everything underneath the sun. And half of the people who want to eat it ain't even got the money to afford the food that they want. And I'm just going to be so transparent. I'm sick and tired of checking my bank statements. And the bill is $400, $500 on fast food. You know what I'm saying? And then when you bring this up, it's like you trying to start an argument. No, I'm not. I'm saying this fast food habit, it need to be broken. These children don't need to grow up eating fast food day in and day out like we did when we was in the streets. And what I'm saying is the life that I came from, we ate out 24/7. We still do it to this day. I kid you not, I'm at a Chinese restaurant right now waiting on food. What they say, China One? Yeah, I'm at a restaurant right now waiting on food. It's out of hand at this point. And I'm tired. We can eat regular food. It's not going to kill us.
Boy, she got some nerve. At least she getting Chinese food. That's a little better than normal trash food, fast food. They still got that, what is that meat? Because I'm going to tell you this. I went to the Philippines. I spent 3 weeks out there. I went to Thailand. I spent 3 months out there. Did you know they only have, normal chicken wings, chicken breast? You know that orange chicken and the sesame chicken. You know that chicken that's like in a glob? They didn't have that out there in those Asian countries. So China, you got some answering to do. Where did you get that from? I think that's rat meat. And I watched a documentary on people eating rat meat in Vietnam. And guess what they said? It tastes just like chicken. They ate rice rats. That's what they said. It tastes just like chicken. So I wouldn't be surprised. This China we talking about. Everything fake down to the meat. Family, I know I'm not the only one that said that before. You know dang on well you questioned that chicken before. That came from Panda Express in your local China restaurant. You was like, what is this? It's good, but what is this? You know you done thought that was rat before. And you done seen a rat running out of your local China restaurant before. I know I did. The one I grew up going to, they was on the news because rats were running through the restaurant. Seemed like it came from the back. That's all I'm saying.
I have over $11,000 in credit card debt, and tracking my expenses this week showed me exactly why. Last week I tracked my spending for the first time in a while, and it was a wake-up call. I spent over $650 on variable expenses on 1 week. Of that, $426 was spent on eating out alone. That's wild, guys. Over 65% of my budget to fast food. I know it doesn't excuse much, but I did travel for work 2 of those days, so included in that is my gas and my travel food. But still, I know that this is an issue and I need to address it. So I've decided to challenge myself this week and stick to a $100 fast food budget and $150 grocery budget for the week. This is for a family of 5, but I think this is doable. I'll also be working with a cash budget, so like that once the money's gone, it's gone, no more spending, no more swiping. I'll be tracking every dollar and posting updates, so follow along and I'll see you tomorrow.
I could never really afford to go out to lunch every single day at work, but I did it anyway. That's part of what got me to where I'm at today. I'm 24 years old and I owe $31,000 of credit card debt. This is what the rest of the year will look like on this journey to pay off the debt that I owe. I cannot afford to go out and get some fast food just because it's easier than planning ahead and cooking a meal. I am not perfect by any means, but I am fully committed to doing better with my spending habits. I have a bad history with impulse buying and buying things just because it's more convenient. I'm making progress in that and I am fully committed to paying off my debt this year, which means I cannot go out to eat whenever I feel like it. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of stressing about money. I'm doing what I need to do. I am taking action. I am doing better with my money and I am tracking my progress. So follow me on this journey. If you're drowning in debt too, let's do this together. Let's make it happen. If you're not drowning in debt, follow my journey anyway. This is going to take a lot of sacrifice and effort, but I know I can make it happen. So I really do appreciate the support I've received so far. Let's do this together. Let's make it happen and become debt free.
A lot of sacrifice. These people really are addicted. It's really that hard to give up fast food. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even like eating fast food. I like eating at home. I really do. Eat good every day. Thanks to the grocery store for still having food on the shelves. Now listen, when there's no food on the shelves, then y'all gonna want a real home cooked meal. Y'all gonna be like, man, if only I could get me a home cooked meal, man. I'm tired of eating this fast food, trash food. But this all I got. Fake meat. What are those burgers? What are those nuggets? I'm telling you.
When I tell you that people are really wilding out here. So I'm with my 8-year-old today, and she didn't go to school today because, she had a doctor's appointment. So I took my oldest daughter to school. She's in college. I took her to school. Whatever. It started raining, and then she had to go to work. So I picked her up, and she was like, Mom, let's go to McDonald's, right? I'm like, okay, she has to go to work. So I wanted to, okay, you want to eat something before work? I get it. Okay, cool, whatever, right? So we're in the drive-thru. It's taking forever. Right? It's my turn to order or whatever. The damn machine wasn't working, so I was sitting there forever. Seems like, right? But even before that, I was like, okay, I'm going to download the app from McDonald's. If I'm paying, let me download the app from McDonald's because I'm going to get a deal. Like, I'm going to get some type of discount because McDonald's is super freaking fucking expensive now, right? So, my baby was like, oh, I want a Happy Meal. The other one was like, I want a chicken, some shit, McChicken shit, whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm over there trying to download the app. It was taking forever. Okay, whatever. I got the deal. I got 20% off, whatever. Everything cool, whatever. Then I get to it was my turn. And like I said, the thing must have been broken or something at the time. So it wasn't working. So I'm waiting for the person to come. And there was like this homeless guy roaming around. And we weren't paying no mind to him. But my baby was like scared, So then I finally order, And then the homeless guy was like by my window, and my oldest daughter was like, oh no, don't look, right? He's hella looking at you or whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever, so I'm talking to my oldest daughter, and we're talking or whatever, and I'm paying no mind to him at all whatsoever. I don't even look his way. So I get to the first window and they give us our sodas or whatever, and she's like, okay, pull up to the second window. That guy had it out for me. Oh my God. I guess because I didn't look his way. He was like, yeah, what the fuck? That one in the white Jeep and this and that. And she's taking forever. So, I try to be really calm, especially if I'm with the girls and stuff like that. But I really wanted to be like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck did I do to you? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this is why. And then on top of that, they give us our meals. And I had ordered an extra chicken sandwich, and that shit was dry as fuck. It only had pickles. That's it. The bun, the chicken, and the fucking pickles. That's it. I was mad as fuck. I was like, I told the girls, I said, do not ask me to go to Starbucks. Do not ask me to go to McDonald's ever again, unless you're paying. My oldest daughter, because she has a job. I was like, unless you're paying, do not ask me to go to McDonald's. I was mad as fuck. Dry ass fucking chicken sandwich and shit. And then on top of that, you pay, luckily I had the little coupon thing or whatever. So it was only like $21 for all our, I had a chicken sandwich. My oldest had a meal. And then the little one had the Happy Meal. And I was like, don't ever ask me to come to McDonald's ever again. Dry ass freaking chicken sandwich. And then I have this random ass guy yelling at me. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, oh my God. You know, and then I'm telling my oldest, and look at you wanting to go to college so far away from me and stuff with all the crazy people roaming around and stuff. Oh my God. I just can't. I'm like, I'm telling you, you really have to be calm. You really have to be calm. This guy was yelling and screaming, yeah, the one in the white Jeep and this and that and what the fuck, and she's taking forever. Like, sir, what is that your business? You don't even have a car to be in the drive-thru. What is that your business? What is your problem? But I'm so over like fast food restaurants. I really am. I'm really over them. Like, I'm over spending money on nonsense things that are not like I was saying, like everything's so expensive now, and it's like everything's more expensive and the quality is not there. The quality, it's the nails, it's the fast food restaurants, it's the cable, all these things that we're paying for. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, the quality is just not there. It's just not there. They're just sucking us dry. I mean, I don't know about where you guys live, but California is sucking us dry. But anyways, enough ranting. I hope you guys have an amazing, blessed evening, guys.
Yeah, you paying for low quality meals. This was always my rule of thumb when I did eat fast food. McDonald's was for if I'm on the road and there's nothing else open. If that's the last option, then you just gotta put something on your stomach, then go ahead. Get you some of those fake fries that don't expire ever, no matter how long you leave them out. You can get you one of those, what are those burgers? But other than that, man, why would you pay to eat cardboard food? That's what it really tastes like. It tastes like cardboard. Fast food don't even got a flavor no more. I'm telling you, I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. I sit there and watch people eat that food, and I'm like, how do you eat that? I remember one time the McDonald's fries gave me mucus. You know me, I take sea moss. Shout out Dr. CB. So when you take that sea moss, it's going to get all that mucus up. That's all it did. Instantly when I ate it, I was full of mucus. I'm like, this don't got no cheese on no fries. All I had was some fries. Why am I coughing up mucus? I don't know, man. I'm different, I guess. Family, let me know. Do you still eat fast food? If so, can you tell the difference? I know some people eat fast food because it's the only thing around. They might just be getting off of work, or they're in a rush, or they might not have nobody at home cooking for them. You know, I understand. I know. But still, I would not advocate for that. If you know how to cook, cook. And if you don't know how to cook, you better get on TikTok and learn how to cook. Because everybody is chef on TikTok these days. They got recipes for days. But yeah, family, peace. I'll catch y'all on the next one. And to my Hebrew fam, shalom.